But I'm not.
I'm not even talking about
engaging in that.
Why is
She brought it up today. She brought it up today, Jstlk. Why are you implying like that's me?
I'm not talking about that at all.
Then what could I possibly say that is anywhere similar level? There isn't anything else. There isn't anything as cruel
you just
I can
don't
bring
have
up.
any empathy. You just
What's
don't have any
happening right
empathy
now?
for other people, so you can't sense there would be anything
You're
like
so
that.
empathetic that you're streaming this. If you know that I have no empathy, why would you want to broadcast my lack of empathy?
True.
Because
If you think that that's
decided
harmful,
that while I was live,
why would you
want
want to harm someone
server
more?
and talk shit?
You know that there's other things you could have done, right? You could have banned me. That doesn't mean you had to stream.
And what would have happened if I banned you?
He became too obsessed. Yeah.
And well, I wouldn't have streamed.
No, but you probably would have gone to your Discord.
Listen, I admit that I'm obsessed, okay? And I'm obsessed. I am very obsessed, okay? You know, I captured
And leaked a bunch of other shit.
100 viewers again?
When have I ever leaked in the multiple times that we've fallen out? When have I ever
Happens
leaked
all the
anything
time.
very private?
Why though? Dude, every single time like some like Jstlk shit is going down, it's always 100 plus viewers, okay? Every single time some Jstlk shit is going down, I am the anti-Jstlk streamer, okay? Alright, it's me, okay? I am the anti-Jstlk streamer, actually.
I can't name a single or
It's
think
me.
of a single time,
I
Kelly.
am them, alright?
I mean, I could start writing to you. Again, all the more private things that I have kept to myself. I've already given you some today. Do you want me to just, like, keep going?
Dude, you know who we need to... You know who we need to do a wellness check on? You know who we need to do a wellness check on? Cherry's husband. Can somebody please check on Cherry's husband? How are we forgetting the ultimate victim of all of this? The ultimate victim here is clearly Cherry's husband. I will not take no for an answer, okay?
Yeah, keep going.
Like, I think that you're trying to imply, because technically, okay, last time, a year ago, it wasn't me that leaked it was you.
Absolute cinema.
Right? But, like, recently, what have I done? What have I leaked that's of any significance? If you want to type it to me because you feel like that is private, then tell me.
No, I'm good.
He needs to divorce. Oh,
I don't think that you can.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that a lot of things were done publicly, and you're criticizing me for talking about them at all.
Meow. Meow meow.
Jstlk doing the stupid Destiny debate. Okay, true, actually.
Ooh.
There's just...
He's just Destiny.
I don't know
He's
there's much
Destiny
to say.
now. He's Destiny now. He's just literally him. He's him. He's Destiny. Okay? He has become the one thing he hates. 24 hours stream when? Dude, I need to edit though, dude. I don't know.
I mean, you could laugh at me and imply that this is like not a big deal to you, whilst also simultaneously like talking about how I have a lack of empathy and how I am a bad person, but you're streaming and making revenue and money off of it.
I was streaming already, and you decided to come into my Discord and join the VC in my Discord, Kelly.
Yeah, and you decided to drag me in and to then make content off of this. That was your choice.
Yes.
This is your stream and your responsibility.
Because you decided that you were going to talk about this while I'm streaming.
Sure, but it's still your responsibility and your choice.
Okay, I'm just saying you responded. You responded, right? And then you came in here and you kept talking.
Sure, but at any point you could have cut it off. You could have kicked me out of this Discord. You didn't make any of those decisions. You wanted to make content out of it. So I'm not interested in getting an empathy lecture from someone that makes these decisions, especially since you've exhibited a lack of empathy towards me and towards other people on multiple occasions. You've admitted to multiple people that you've been a shit friend lately. You've been distracted and you've been dealing with some stuff, right, for yourself, right? I don't know why it is that you get to be on this like moral high ground.
Get him, Kelly. Get him.
Okay.
Woof, 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 woof.
Like, I'm not coming at it from the position of thinking I'm better than everyone else. Because I'm not. I'm just annoyed and I'm mad.
You're annoyed about...
I'm annoyed at the way that you speak to me. I think it was pretty disrespectful. I think there's...
Kelly is making me feel the impossible, okay? Empathy for a woman. I can't tell you how impossible this is, okay? But somehow, Kelly Jing is truly the breaker of limits, okay? She breaks limits. She is the breaker of limits.
It's a situation that could have been, like, resolved if you didn't talk to me like shit. I don't know why Cherry engaged me in Gen Chat, but she did.
To ask you to, hey, could you chill for today? I tried to. I actually was, like,
And
very
a white
nice
woman,
about it.
I know.
Yeah,
I think
and
I was also very
then,
clear that, like, I might not have said it to you directly, but I said it to a bunch of people, like,
Pack it up,
hey, I
guys.
also
Okay.
have, like, multiple things going on today, so it's, like, a busy day for me, and I need to be, like, out of my house doing these things. And
yes.
it can be cool.
But the conversation that
day.
you initially spoke to me a few hours ago, it was more than a few hours ago now. The first thing you spoke about me today was the same conversation that you then decided to publicly bring up in Gen Chat about straight raid and then chastise me for it. It's not that you removed my perms, it's that you didn't have that conversation with me in DMs.
Mm-hmm.
Crap.
When you have a criticism
I
of me for some reason, Kelly, do you DM it to me or do you say it directly to me in public?
I have DM'd you today. Yes. I asked you
Today.
a question and you ignored.
Kelly will be making a move with Jstlk with information. No, that'll never happen now because the thing is that it doesn't matter whether or not Kelly has a crush on Jstlk or not because Jstlk is essentially using the idea that Kelly has a crush on him in order to cover for his own hypocrisy. Basically, he's saying, Kelly, you shouldn't be calling me out for this right now because you have a crush on me and that's why you're trying to get in between me and Cherry right now. When in actuality, like Kelly probably is being a genuine friend. Okay, Kelly is unironically probably being a genuine friend, and she's just pissed that she feels like she's been betrayed. All right, that's probably the reality.
Audit, yes.
Okay. When you
But there's no shot she would give Jstlk that win. No shot. Also, I don't think their personalities are that compatible. Like, I
usually have a
just don't think
criticism
so.
for me, Kelly. Said something you...
Fuck, I need to find another game to play with you guys though, than just Night Ring. I didn't pause the stream, by the way. This is happening in real time right now.
Okay, so anyway, either you accept me for the way that I am, and I think that you did, and do, or I don't know why you haven't, like,
You mind Miyabi?
made some kind of ultimatum prior to now. Because you haven't. I've said and maintained to you that I will always leak petty shit. Because I don't think it's cool to, like, keep that shit to myself. Especially when you're asking me demented things like to delete my Discord. I don't like being expected to keep certain things to myself. But I always have a discussion with you first.
Jesus Christ, just tip $5. JSTLK is a
You even
devout
there?
follower of the biblical text, and any claims otherwise are lies and slander.
Okay. Oh my god.
I don't know if he's there.
I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah, but you define what, like, petty is, right? Like, to me, petty would be you asking me to ban the pickle from Discord when he's, like, talking shit to you. But you get really mad when I leak something like that, right?
I mean, that's
Like, that
ignoring the
feels totally
context.
petty to me.
That's ignoring the context of why I was mad.
Okay. It feels totally petty.
You brought
In
it
the
up
same
live
way.
on stream. You brought it up live on stream as I was DMing you it. And you knew that it would make things
you ever do
worse.
that, Kelly?
And it did.
What was that?
Last time was a complete misunderstanding, and I told you that. I thought that
Like
you
the
were telling me
last 4 or
something
5
else.
times I've said something, it ends up getting brought up.
You have been, like, routinely not clear about what you mean.
So
And that's
close, I
ended up
know.
in, like, significant miscommunications. And I made it really clear to you last time, like, that's not what I thought you meant. This is what I thought you
One of these
meant.
examples was like me saying, hey,
guys, can I get some empathy donos for putting up with this shit? With this, like, listen, okay? Not to hog on my own horn here, right? Okay, but if you guys love the content, okay? Spare me some coin, stranger, okay? Spare me some coin, stranger. All right, open your hearts, open your wallets. All right? Give me some fucking money, okay? All right? Every dollar donated is a dollar towards hating Jstlk and hating Kelly, okay? Every dollar donated is another dollar that's donated to fucking towards hating these people, okay?
there's this fact about like a certain chatter here that you keep drawing attention to. Could you not? And I forget what I said. I said, this is bad or something. This person's upset. And then you did it again. And then you told me that I didn't tell you not to do it. I only told you that it was upsetting to them. And it's like, why would I tell you that it's upsetting to them? Why would I?
Yes, that is incredibly poor communication. You should say, don't do this thing. Not just it upsets them. Like, why would I care that someone that I'm not friends with gets annoyed by something I'm doing? When they're annoying me. Almost always that chatter in question was provoking me and annoying me first. So you're telling me this thing upsets them. Okay, well, I'll use it against them when they're pissing me off. That's not the same as saying, Kelly, do not bring this thing up again, or I will kick you. Which would have been a straightforward piece of information.
I think that was his real
No,
laugh.
you're laughing, but your communication is terrible. And I've said to you explicitly, can you please be very clear with what you want? And you never are. And then you get confused as to why things are like misconstrued.
Yeah, he is copying all the Destiny reactions.
Like, I know you're like a woman. I don't. But worse.
True. He's like a woman, but worse. So a man?
That one is just. That was my bad. I shouldn't have brought. That was a funny one. I knew that was how that was gonna go. So I gotta farm some W's myself sometimes too.
The annoying thing is how
okay.
fucking stupid that thing even is.
He is actually delusional.
Especially since, like, you're saying, this thing upsets them. But the thing that I was saying was, it's really dumb. You're, like, acting like it's some serious secret thing.
Mm-hmm.
Ellie seems actually autistic. You have to be direct. True. He knows this too. And then he laughs about the fact that that's a requirement I need, is for people to be clear, direct, and not fucking confusing.
I'm sorry. I just don't know if there's anyone.
I don't have this issue with anyone else. So yes, you are part of the problem. It takes two to miscommunicate.
I think you have this problem with everybody.
Never heard that one before.
I don't have this problem with everyone.
Been around long enough to have these conversations with.
No, because my friends are able to be direct and straightforward and not like nonsensical. It's not that difficult.
Okay.
If you have a demand, you should ask it, not expect me to infer it from, hey, this person doesn't like this thing. It's like that's a meaningless statement to me.
I think I would suggest that is like something that we should I would just say as a general rule, you probably can't go wrong if somebody comes to you and says, hey, this person gets really upset when you do X. Just so you know, when they tell you that, they're probably in 100% of cases saying you shouldn't do X around that person, right? And you are basically arguing that you don't understand that.
My friends are all capable of being direct with me, so I don't have this issue.
That is me being direct. Like, there is no other way to interpret that in normal human language or relationship.
And I'm telling you that that's not an ask of me. That is informing me that something bothers someone. That is not an ask. It's not saying, do not say this thing, Kelly, or I will do X, Y, or Z. It is simply providing information. It's not a command. It's not a question. It's not an ask.
So you think there's a...
You have a voice.
You can say in normal people speech, even though you know I'm autistic, even though I've explained this to you, what I require when it comes to communication.
I think
Yes, it is.
I've talked to people with actual autism diagnoses, and they don't need that.
And I have one too. I don't know why I say actual.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm not meaning to cast doubt on your autism diagnosis. I'm not. That was a misspeak. That was a misspeak.
Well, yes, this is like, why do you think that we suffer from miscommunication issues? It's because things aren't clear. If you're not, and most people aren't direct. That
what did you
for someone to get to this person has told me this thing bothers someone, therefore I should definitely not do it because of insert a consequence. But if I'm not told what the consequence is, I will not assume that in any instance at all, because it's not a direct thing.
I don't mean
you have to gain the inference from context, social context clues, which I don't do. It's been routinely an issue repeatedly over like the years I've been around.
Wait,
but it doesn't happen with my friends because they're understanding of this. I don't. When I ask them, hey, can you just be straightforward with me? They just are.
5 factorial? No.
Or I ask it from them when I'm speaking to them, right?
Okay. I just don't think it's a part of autism that you can't connect concepts.
Well, your ignorance
like
to
most
autism
autistic
is
people
not my problem.
do understand that like upsetting people is bad, right?
Why do you think? No, that's not what that is. Okay, like when it's firstly, every single time that person I am engaging with, they provoked me first. So you're saying I shouldn't say something that person finds upsetting when they're trying to upset me? That's stupid, especially in the concept of like debate spheres where people are arguing all the time. You're asking me to be far more empathetic to them than anyone ever is to me.
Wow. Crazy if true.
People keep adding me and saying people with autism usually ask why. I say like, hey, this bothers them, like why, or more clarifying statements.
Yes, I will ask why. I have asked you why, and I have like been. Are you saying I don't ask you why for things? We have arguments about why all of the time.
No, I mean in that case.
In that case, I didn't realize that there was something to argue about. I thought you were just telling me this person gets annoyed by this. Sorry, Spudgun. Empathy.
Hold on. Is that
empathy and understanding.
There's like
empathy and understanding is only for BPD. It's not for autism. Sorry, there's no understanding involved for autism. We just get
Kelly
like
thought there's a decent shot that I was like, hey, this person's really bothered by this. So the next time you're pissed at them, make sure you pull this one out. Okay.
I mean, that's what I did.
We both got our last
shots
in. I don't think we have to keep going now. I'm fine with where this ends.
I mean, I'm not happy with you that this was done on stream. I'm not happy with you that you ignored me when I was trying to talk to you in DMs. I'm not happy that
you decided to join VC the second stream started.
I need to get good.
You could have kicked me from VC. Why didn't you kick me from VC?
Wait, why would kicking you from
You clearly don't care about my feelings, because otherwise this situation wouldn't be happening. So why didn't you just kick me from VC?
Why would I kick you from VC?
Because apparently that's the reason why I'm here.
You're here because you want to talk about it publicly.
I went to VC because I had no choice, because people would have called me a coward or like that I'm running.
Okay, so if I didn't talk to you on stream, people would have called me a coward or said I was running.
Yeah, well, that's the choice you have to make when you're the streamer.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you have to eat shit, right? But it's not my stream.
You know what's actually going on? I think that Jstlk doesn't view Kelly as a friend, but I think that Kelly does actually view Jstlk as a friend. I think that's what's going on, okay? I think that Jstlk views Kelly as a cash cow. All right, that's the reality, all right? As a cash cow. Because the reason why he wants to have this on stream is probably because, you know what, she makes the money, okay? Every single time Kelly hops on, all right, he knows he's about to get like fucking the biggest fucking like donos ever, you know? So it's like, yeah, of course, why would he not have Kelly on stream, okay? Where Kelly sees a friend, Jstlk sees a cash cow, all right?
Why's the message
What is
so
wrong?
nice,
Honestly,
but the username's so
is
demented?
everyone that
Jesus.
watches the show like this, or is it?
All right, incoming.
I monetized Kelly.
I want to know what happened in Jstlk's order, like Relevant and Wolfcan. I honestly don't know. Maybe they just had enough.
Like you talked about cherry stuff in my DMs, and then you ignored my DMs when I was asking you questions, and then you brought that stuff up, the straight raider stuff up in Gen Chat.
It's like a different thing.
But it's the same conversation. The straight A conversation and the cherry conversation was the same conversation. It started from the same thing.
Okay. I don't think so, but
And
I'm
that-
saying okay because I don't really want to.
Even okay, I think it is. But even if it wasn't, there's no reason why you couldn't have DM'd me. Like, you, unironically, I don't know why you wouldn't, instead of, like, bringing it up in Gen Chat.
Because it just seemed like petty and silly.
It could have been petty and silly, but you didn't want to treat it as petty and silly. You wanted to chastise me and criticize me, and then take away my ability to speak. That's not being petty.
Didn't I take away the
If it-
ability to speak like way later?
Yes, you did. No, you didn't. You let me say 2 whole sentences before you turned white names off. And then took my perms away so I couldn't speak.
What? I'm pretty sure that's not true. Hold on.
That is true. I can tell you when I started talking in my Discord, because that's when you did that.
Hold on. Oh, white names could talk for a long time before the stream, though. I did turn them off for a little bit.
Why do you think I was... When I messaged you... Did I message you or not? Yeah, when I
We
messaged
give
you... it was
Kelly's
earlier.
perms to Lav. I don't think so. I don't mind Lav though. I don't know if I'm gonna unban her from the Discord, but I unbanned her from the chat. I'm like friends with Lav, but I think if she's in the Discord, we'll end up being enemies again or something. Easier being friends from a distance, okay? That was just easier to be friends from a distance. Make Lav moderator for this disagreement. I don't know about that. Interesting concept.
Yeah, I said... All I got to say was, did she complain to you or what? Who doesn't mute server pings? And then you turned off my ability to say anything.